Alright, today we're working on a 93 Jeep Grand Cherokee, replacing the ball joints. Now I've already replaced it. I replaced the other side too, but I forgot to turn this video on before I got all this installed. I wanted to do a tutorial, but there's enough of those out there. You guys can look at those. Just some problems. I just want to state some problems that you guys might have if you're doing your ball joints. First of all, whenever you use this sucker, a ball joint separator, whenever you're driving it up here or down here, you might actually bend the C-arm right here. So in my case, on both sides, what happened was whenever I drove it right here to try to separate the old ball joint out, this right here actually bent up a little bit, and I just had to like guess it and take it, I have a 2.5 pound sledge here and just beat on it and try to get it back in about the position you want. And you'll find the position you want whenever this comes to meet there. On the other side, I'll show you the other side because I haven't adjusted it back to where it was yet. You can see that you can still see the bolt on the top ball joint. So obviously this C-arm right here is bent up too high. So I'm gonna have to take this all apart again, take the axle out, and then beat on that with a hammer until that gap closes. I might try to just do it with the tire on, but can't really get up in there with the hammer. And I'm gonna have to get this aligned for sure, both vertical and horizontal alignment. So just be cognizant of that whenever you're trying to replace your ball joint, especially in this older Jeep vehicles. They should just do a recall on these ball joints and all their joints. I've replaced, these are new tie rod ends, new tie rod bars. All these tie rods are new. I replaced a track bar because I was trying to get rid of this death wobble I've been having. I finally found the problem. It was the bottom ball joints on both sides were really loose. Probably what's causing this death wobble, but I have yet to test drive after I've put these new ball joints in, so we'll see how it goes. You're gonna need this from, whatever parts store you use. It's a ball joint press. You can use the press to take the old ball joints out as well. You just gotta be creative and figure out a way to set it up to take it out. Clean. I would recommend cleaning the insides of the C-arm where the ball joints go in. Otherwise, you're gonna have fits if you have a little bit of debris in there trying to press those back in. Just a little bit of debris makes a huge difference when you're pressing this back in. This side doesn't look too bad now. I kind of like the way I put this back together a lot better than the other side. The other side was kind of the first time I've ever replaced ball joints in my life, so it was a mess. Huge headache. But yeah, you're gonna need a 7/8 for this bolt, for this nut right here. Let's see if I can get over here. 7/8 for the bottom nut right here, castle nut on the ball joint. You're gonna need a 1 1/8 for this bottom. For the top castle joint, you're gonna need 7/8. For the bottom ball joint nut, you're gonna need a 1 1/8 socket. I don't have any compression tools. What the heck are they called? Pneumatic tools. I don't have any of those. You don't really need them. If you know how to use your brake caliper to take off the axle nut, or what I did, because I took off the brake caliper before I took off the axle nut, I just took that garden block over there, took a big wrench, and then kind of locked it between the lugs and put the other side of the wrench on that block over there and used it as a block so I could take it off, and it worked fine for me. So there's several ways you can get this done. But yeah, if you all have any questions or improvements on how I could have done this, please let me know in the comment section.